Hi, this is Aishi. In today's video, I'll be talking about DAAD WISE Scholarship Program. Now, research internship abroad sounds really exciting, isn't it? Yeah, it is one of the dream internships for many. Yeah. So, in today's video, I'll be demystifying all the queries related to DAAD WISE. So, watch this video till the end if you want to find more about it. Okay. Before going ahead further with this video, I'll be trying to give a quick intro about myself. So I am Aishi Pramanik. I'm currently a final year BTech undergraduate in the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering at IIST, Indian Institute of Engineering, Science and Technology, Shibpur. And I'm a DAAD WISE fellow, and I have done my summer internship this year for 2 months from May to July till July at University of Bremen, Germany on quantum computing. So that's all about me. Now I'm going to tell you why people are so much interested in applying for foreign internships in different institutions, prestigious institutions all across the world. It's because it just not only gives you enough opportunity, enough learning experience, but also it looks damn good on your CV whenever you're applying for higher studies abroad or maybe some decent jobs in some prestigious companies. So that's the motivation behind it. Okay, for those of you who are not aware of what DAAD WISE scholarship is, I'm gonna tell you briefly about this internship program. So what is DAAD WISE? The WISE stands for Working Internships in Science and Engineering, and it is funded by DAAD. DAAD is a German, DAAD is basically the German academic exchange service, which supports student exchange programs for those students who are interested in pursuing their higher studies or who are willing to do their short-term research project at German institutions. Okay, so basically it's an agency which funds your internship. So now moving on to the eligibility criteria. Who can apply for this DAAD WISE program? So if you are in your third year in the BTech curriculum or in third or fourth year in a 5-year integrated course, you can apply for that. And the CGPA requirement, as the site mentions, is 8.5 if your CGPA is above 8.5 or 8.5 out of 10 scale, and above 85%, you are welcome to apply. Okay, so I would always say that higher the CGPA, the better is your chance for getting selected for DAAD WISE. But I'm not discouraging you either. If you have 8.5 plus CGPA, you can always apply. There's no harm applying for this scholarship. But the selection procedure of DAAD is something like they will first look at your CGPA, and they looks at then after shortlisting a few candidates based on their CGPA, they will look at your overall profile, including the your past internships or the research experience you have. But CGPA is really a very important criteria and a deciding factor, I would say. So make sure that since the beginning of your second year, you're very serious about your projects, about the internships or your research projects, because whenever you do some research projects on any kind of field you are interested in, it will showcase your abilities, your interests and motivation behind research. Okay, so make sure you do have these qualities. So the next frequent question which I got was how to go about applying to the German universities, and how to email the professors, what to write, how to go about it. So I would say that what I used to do, I would prepare a list of German universities I would like to apply to, and then you can have a look at the university websites. They have mentioned there are various labs are working on amazing projects. So first find your research interest or skill. That's the first step. And then what you can do is you can go to the relevant labs and you can explore the kind of work they are doing, and if you find it interesting, then try contacting the professor. Now the question is what to write in the email. Now the content of your email matters the most, so you have to be very specific which area you are interested in and how your skills or expertise is relevant to that particular area or to that particular research project you're gonna pick up for your summer internship, right? And also mention that mention at the end of the email and the end of the letter that you are genuinely interested and you are ready for any kind of interview. It shows that the profile is legit and the student applying for it is genuinely interested, right? So you have to attach your CV, but instead of attaching your CV in the PDF format, I would recommend you to just mention the link of your online resume. That's better, because sometimes the universities may tag your email as a spam email. It can go to the spam box because of the PDF attachment. Okay. So that's what you can do, and also address the professor with his name, with his proper designation. Be polite, and I hope you know what to write. Okay, so that's all about emailing the professor. Professors who are interested in your letter, they usually end up emailing you within 1 or 2 days, or sometimes within a week. But even if you don't get a reply mail from them after a week, what you can do is you can try a follow-up mail, and even if still they do not reply, then you have to take it as a rejection. Don't be disheartened, and you have to move on with other options, right? Okay, now what I used to do was I used to use a very useful tool called mail tracker. You people must be aware of that. So you can use a mail tracker. So whenever a person sees your mail, a professor views the mail, so you will be notified every time he sees it. Okay. Once the professor agrees to supervise you throughout the DAAD process, they will give you some documents like the approval form and the invitation letter signed by your German supervisor, right? Then apart from these two documents, what else do you require? You also require a letter of recommendation, which is very important, and letter of recommendation should be provided by your professor at your home institute. Okay, so if you are I am a student of IIST, so any professor from my university is eligible to do the signature on that LOR. So he can only, and who knows you personally, can write better about you. So the mentor who has closely monitored you is perfect for you to give a recommendation, right? So and this recommendation letter has to be handed over to you in a sealed envelope, because later I will also tell you about the courier process. You will have to send this LOR to Delhi DAAD office. So that's why you have to have the physical copy of it in a sealed envelope. Okay, sealed because this has to be confidential. Okay, cool. And apart from letter of recommendation, what else you require? You require to obtain a no objection certificate from your home institute signed by your head of the department, and I guess and a research proposal and SOP, statement of purpose. These two documents are also very, very crucial, and this also the whether you will be selected or not, this depends a lot on these two documents. Research proposal. So I what I did was I wrote two different things. I mean, for internships, usually people say that you don't need to write a separate research proposal as such. Your statement statement of purpose contains all the necessary informations and your motivation and everything. But what I personally feel is it's better whenever you are applying for such a prestigious internship program, so better you write a good research proposal on your project. So for to write the research proposal, you can seek help from the German supervisor's PhD scholar, or but there's limited chance that he will reply to your email in this regard, because as they are very busy. So what you can do is, what I did was I did my own research on it, and I wrote a decent research proposal on my project. So for that matter, you can read some research papers related to your project. And statement of purpose, it just contains your just the motivation behind the research you have to mention, and other stuffs like any other. You can just Google and how to write a statement of purpose, and you're good to go. Alright, so these are the documents. And also you must be having your transcript. This is very important. Transcript or your report cards. Both will work. Either report cards till all semester report cards till the last semester. I mean till the fourth semester for 4-year BTech program, or you can also have a transcript. Okay. So once you have all the documents with you, you are ready to apply, ready to upload them in the DAAD WISE portal. So once you have all the documents with you, you are ready to apply, ready to upload them in the DAAD WISE portal. Now DAAD WISE portal describes all the steps, all the instructions very clearly. So you gotta follow all the steps and upload all the documents by the deadline. And once you are done with uploading all the documents, the summary of like 20 to 25 page summary, around 25 page summary will be generated after you complete all the steps. So that is the application summary, and you take the printout of it, the physical copy. So along with your letter of recommendation, which was issued by the professor of your home institute, along with the letter of recommendation in a sealed envelope, you have to separately, you have to also send the application summary, the 20 or 25 page application summary, to the DAAD Delhi office. You have to send them via courier, right? Courier. Next, coming to the result declaration. So after you send your documents to DAAD Delhi office, you can only chill and wait for for few months for the result to be declared. The result is usually declared by the beginning of February. Will be usually by the beginning of February. You should be informed, unofficially informed by DAAD whether you have got selected or not, so that you can move on with other options. But in our case, due to COVID pandemic, it got delayed, and we got to know, I think around first week of March, I got an email of selection, right? Okay, so yeah, well, so that's all about the DAAD WISE scholarship program, and I think I have been able to clarify most of your doubts, most of your queries. You had asked me on different platforms. If still any doubt persists, then please leave your comments in the comment section. I'll have a look, and I will definitely try to reply to all your queries. So thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.